Spidey fans! Are you ready for a web-slinging marathon? Get your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man fix as we dive into all the live-action and animated adventures of the one and only Spider-Man. It's gonna be a wild ride, so buckle up and let's swing into some epic Spidey action.
We are who we choose to be. Now choose!
Shy teenager Peter Parker gains incredible spider-like abilities after being bitten by a genetically modified spider. Initially using his powers for personal gain, Peter faces a harsh reality when a robbery leads to the tragic death of his beloved Uncle Ben. Haunted by his uncle's words, "With great power comes great responsibility," Peter vows to use his abilities for good, becoming the masked vigilante Spider-Man. He faces his first major challenge against the Green Goblin, a monstrous villain with ties to Peter's best friend Harry Osborn. Torn between his personal life and superhero duties, Peter must learn to balance responsibility with the desire for a normal life, all while protecting the city and the woman he loves, Mary Jane Watson.
I know, I'm trying.
So where you been, pal? You don't return my calls.
I've been kind of busy.
Take it.
2 years after defeating the Green Goblin, Peter Parker's life as Spider-Man is taking a toll. He struggles to manage his personal life, neglecting his studies and relationships with Mary Jane and Aunt May. Meanwhile, brilliant scientist Dr. Otto Octavius develops powerful mechanical arms with AI. However, an accident corrupts the AI, turning Octavius into the villainous Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus sets out to complete his fusion experiment, a potential energy source that could be dangerous. Spider-Man, despite his own internal struggles, must find a way to stop Dr. Octopus while also trying to maintain his normal life.
Your shots are so good.
I'd love to shoot you sometime.
In Spider-Man 3, Peter Parker seems to have it all, a blossoming relationship with Mary Jane and the admiration of the city as Spider-Man. However, his world quickly unravels. He faces the Sandman, a villain with the ability to manipulate sand, who is revealed to be the true killer of Uncle Ben. Meanwhile, Harry Osborn, fueled by vengeance for his father's death and unaware of Peter's secret identity, becomes the second Green Goblin. A mysterious black symbiote suit amplifies Peter's power but also unleashes his arrogance and aggression. Torn between his personal desires and the responsibility of being Spider-Man, Peter must ultimately choose between his dark side and the hero he truly wants to be. He confronts Sandman and Venom, a new villain formed from the symbiote, and a vengeful photographer, Eddie Brock. Through these battles and personal sacrifices, Peter learns the true meaning of responsibility and the importance of letting go of his anger, ultimately finding redemption and a renewed relationship with Mary Jane.
I'll pay you the usual rate.
If you want the shots, I'll take the staff job. Double the money.
Tell her, really?
Peter lives with his aunt and uncle.
Did you catch that spider guy yet?
No, but we will. This guy wears a mask like an outlaw. I think he's trying to do something maybe the police can't. Can't?
In The Amazing Spider-Man, Peter Parker grapples with the mystery of his parents' disappearance and a budding romance with Gwen Stacy. He stumbles upon his father's research at Oscorp, leading him to Dr. Kirk Connors, a scientist working on a regenerative formula. However, a genetically modified spider bites Peter, granting him spider-like abilities. As Spider-Man, he encounters Connors' monstrous transformation into the Lizard, a result of his flawed experiments. Spider-Man must confront the Lizard while also navigating the city's fear of him and his own struggle with balancing his newfound powers with his personal life. Through these challenges, Peter embraces his responsibility as Spider-Man, facing the Lizard and ultimately making a choice that has consequences for both Gwen and himself. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker struggles to juggle his life as a high school student with his superhero responsibilities. He grapples with the promise he made to Captain Stacy to stay away from Gwen Stacy, while also facing the emergence of Electro, a powerful villain fueled by electricity. Meanwhile, Peter's best friend Harry Osborn returns terminally ill and consumed by his father's legacy. He transforms into the Green Goblin. Seeking revenge against Spider-Man, Peter is forced to confront his past, make difficult choices between his personal life and his duty as a hero, and ultimately learn the true meaning of heroism. He faces a climactic showdown against both Electro and the Green Goblin, with devastating consequences that will forever change him.
What's up, guys?
In Spider-Man: Homecoming, a young Peter Parker juggles his life as a high school student with his newfound identity as Spider-Man. Eager to prove himself to his mentor Tony Stark, Peter jumps at the chance to fight crime, albeit with limited success. He stumbles upon a dangerous arms dealer, the Vulture, who uses scavenged alien technology to create powerful weapons. Meanwhile, Peter navigates the complexities of high school life, including a crush on Liz and the constant teasing from his classmate Michelle. As the Vulture's operation escalates, Peter must choose between his desire to be an Avenger and the responsibility of protecting his loved ones. He faces the Vulture in a climactic showdown, proving his worth but also learning the importance of patience and humility. Ultimately, he realizes that being a true hero requires more than just flashy powers, and that his journey as Spider-Man has just begun.
My name is Peter Parker. I'm pretty sure you know the rest. I saved the city, fell in love, then I saved the city again and again and again.
A Brooklyn teenager, Miles Morales, gains spider powers after being bitten by a radioactive spider. He soon discovers he's not the only Spider-Man when he encounters a dying Peter Parker from another dimension. The villainous Kingpin has built a device that tears open the multiverse, bringing in various spider people from different realities, including Gwen Stacy, Spider-Man Noir, Penny Parker, and Spider-Ham. Miles must learn to control his powers and team up with these alternate spider heroes to stop Kingpin and his enforcers, the Green Goblin and Prowler, from destroying the multiverse and returning everyone to their respective dimensions. Through teamwork and personal growth, Miles embraces his role as his universe's Spider-Man, learning the true meaning of responsibility and proving that anyone can wear the mask.
Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too.
In Spider-Man: Far From Home, Peter Parker attempts to escape the superhero life while on a school trip to Europe. He yearns for a normal life and plans to confess his feelings for MJ. However, Nick Fury interrupts his vacation, recruiting him to combat monstrous elementals alongside Mysterio, a powerful new hero. As they confront these threats across Europe, Peter grapples with the weight of responsibility left behind by Iron Man's death. Mysterio's true intentions soon unravel, revealing him to be a disgruntled former Stark Industries employee using illusions to manipulate the world and gain power. Peter, left alone and disillusioned, must overcome his doubts and rise to the occasion. He faces Mysterio in a final showdown, exposing the illusion and proving himself a true hero, though at the cost of his secret identity being revealed to the world.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week.
Peter Parker's life is thrown into chaos when his identity as Spider-Man is revealed to the world. Facing public scrutiny and college application rejections, Peter seeks help from Doctor Strange to erase everyone's memory of him being Spider-Man. However, the spell goes wrong, bringing in villains from alternate universes who fought different Spider-Man. These villains include iconic foes like Green Goblin, Doc Ock, and Electro. Peter must grapple with his responsibility to help these villains find redemption while also protecting his loved ones from the dangers they pose. Through difficult choices and personal sacrifices, Peter learns the true meaning of heroism and ultimately finds a way to close the dimensional rift, sending the villains back to their respective worlds. Despite the cost of losing everyone's memory of him as Spider-Man, Peter chooses to start anew, embracing his role as a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man without the burden of public recognition.
Hello, Peter.
I can hear you being quiet, Mom.
Miles Morales reunites with Gwen Stacy, and their adventure takes them hurtling across the vast multiverse. Miles encounters a team of spider people led by Miguel O'Hara, known as the Spider Society, tasked with protecting the multiverse's fragile existence. However, a new threat emerges in the form of the Spot, a villain with the ability to manipulate portals. Disagreements within the Spider Society over how to handle the Spot lead to Miles clashing with his fellow heroes. Forced to redefine what it means to be a hero, Miles must find his own path to save the people he loves most. This journey involves meeting diverse spider people from various realities, facing internal struggles with his own identity, and ultimately learning the true meaning of responsibility and heroism.
With the ever-expanding Spider-Verse, the future of our friendly neighborhood hero is brighter than ever. Which Spider-Man movie is your favorite? What are you most excited to see in Across the Spider-Verse? Let me know in the comments below! And hey, if you enjoyed this web-slinging journey, hit that like button and subscribe for more dives into the world of comics and movies.